Hi, my name is Kayla Rooster. I go to Hulbert High School and I'm 18 years old.
Kayla is involved in many clubs at school and serves as senior class president. She also helps out in her community with various programs and volunteers at the Hulbert Library.
Well, I think politics have a lot to do with your morals because it's your judgment.
It's your judgment. Okay, so based on right, wrong, your personal judgment.
She takes her classes seriously, but she does have an artistic elective working on the yearbook, and she is the president of the art club.
He was already on there, so I had to take him off. So we just got to find another picture to put on there.
Last year, she competed at the FCCLA Nationals after winning state.
We created a cupcake business, and so we won first in the state of Oklahoma and got to proceed to Nashville, Tennessee for FCCLA. So that was really cool.
She organized Kayla's Cooking Club at the library. This is a class that teaches teens how to make snacks and simple dishes to eat when their parents may be at work.
I was thinking next month, what if we make spaghetti?
Yes.
Kayla is an awesome person. Just talking about how she happened to be in the library. I hired her grandma to come and work as a clerk for me, and she came and saw her grandma after school, and we just kind of got to know each other, and they mentioned that she learned how to cook from her grandma, and so I was looking for a teen program, and I said, hey, do you want to teach some kids how to cook? If we need her, she will be here. She has helped with the summer reading program. Anytime that we've done parties, we do a lot of book parties. If I call her and say, hey, can you show up and help me? She'll be here. So she's always willing. And she's brought other kids in to volunteers. She is a great leader. She teaches those kids in the cooking class how to cook simple dishes and keeps them all in line while she's teaching the class. And she's just all around awesome person.
She started a new business, Cupcakes by Kayla Renee, because of her love for cooking. Kayla says she got that love of cooking from her grandmother. She lives with her grandparents, and they spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
I love to cook because when I was 12 years old, almost to my 13th birthday, me and my grandma were in here making a chocolate cupcakes for my birthday party. And we stayed up until midnight making them, and I loved everything about it.
Kayla is proud of her heritage, and she wants to continue to learn more about it.
I think it is such a blessing to be Cherokee. I think it is interesting to learn about the different cultures, and being able to be Cherokee is incredible to learn about our history, and just knowing that I have a sense of belonging with the Cherokee people.
She did not grow up in a family with many traditions, but she has learned in school and from her relatives.
I learned it later on when I got older. I didn't really know much about it, and we had our Cherokee class in elementary school, but other than that, I didn't know much about my culture. I did wonder because my dad, I get my Cherokee from him, and I'm not that close with my dad, but just knowing that I was Cherokee was pretty incredible. And then my Uncle Dobson, he's a Cherokee artist, and he does that on the side, and he works for the Cherokee Nation, and so does my aunt, and that's just incredible to know that they give back like that. When I was about 12 years old, I was in the 6th grade, and the Cherokee class was just so incredible. I had Miss Martinez, and we would just have so many different classes, and we had learned so much knowledge. Well, we've been to the Heritage Center when I was younger, so I learned a little bit from there. But and one time we made knuckle in my Cherokee class, and that was really cool. But other than that, we weren't exposed as much as I feel like we should have been. And then now as a high schooler, we do not even have a Cherokee class for the high school, and that really saddens me. It really does. And my Uncle Dobson stands out to me because he just has so many good Cherokee values. He's an artist, he works for the Cherokee Nation. He even has a gospel singing group, and it's amazing. He just stands out to me. He really does. Him and also my Grandpa Joe, which is his dad, they've taught me some words, and it's so cool. It really is.
She became a member of the Cherokee National Youth Choir, and this year she was chosen for the Tribal Youth Council. Kayla says both have helped her come out of her shell and give her new experiences and helped her to gain more of her culture.
You know what a nonprofit organization is?
Like the library.
Yes.
Had just heard about it and I was like, man, that's a really incredible way to learn about the law of like the Cherokee people, and I feel like I want to learn more and more about it and eventually one day run for Miss Cherokee and then probably even an actual council. The Cherokee Choir has brought me a sense of who I am, being Cherokee. It's brought me family, it's brought me friends, and it's brought me closer to who I am, and I could never repay the Cherokee Nation for that. Every year, that was so cool, just learning about how to make the corn bead necklaces and clay bead necklaces and just all kinds of other activities with the choir was really nice.
Choir Director Mary Kay Henderson tells us about Kayla's unusual audition for the choir.
She came in for the audition and could not get, we talked and visited, she was just fine, but when it came time to sing, she got so nervous that she started crying. But it's kind of that nervous laugh crying. I know because I do it myself. And she would say, okay, I'm okay, I'm all right, I'm all right. And then she would do it again and she would get upset. And so finally, Kathy had known Kayla, a long time ago. And so we visited with Kayla a little bit more. But I never really heard her sing, which when you're auditioning for a choir, that's kind of an important thing. But we decided to take a chance on Kayla, and she has been a great asset to the choir. She is one of the most encouraging young women. She reaches out to our younger students and wants them to get involved and gently leads. She's not a forceful person. She gently leads. She's just very conscientious and just a fun girl to be around.
Give us one jump.
Although her activities keep her very busy, she does like to spend time with her dogs and her family, and she'll have a summer job at the library helping the community. Kayla will start college in the fall. She wants to be a teacher and help teach other young Cherokees.
I actually plan to go to Northeastern State University and major in education, and I either want to teach at the Cherokee Nation for the Sequoia schools or go back to North Carolina where the Eastern Band is and teach there. I just think it'd be an amazing opportunity to give back.